Hey everyone, and welcome to another Brawl Hack review. This time we're going to be doing 4 hacks by Calamitas. I know before that I said I'd be doing 3, but I decided to do another one as well. We'll be doing Cloud, Sephiroth, Shadow, and one more. But not as you would expect, as you can see already. Here we have Cloudby, like Cloud plus Kirby. Pretty smexy stuff. Look at those wings! Look at them! Look at them! He's like flying with those wings! And then we have Dederoth, King DDD plus a Sephiroth. Like, total badassitude. Look at it. Admire the beauty. Then we have Shadow the Kong. Shadow plus Donkey Kong. You know, because that makes sense. Very much so. And then we have Issun from Okami. Okami is one of Calamitas's, like, is one of his favorite games, so I thought I'd review my personal favorite Okami hack from him. So I'm actually going to start off with Issun. Out of the 4 hacks here, I think this is the most well presented. It's not my favorite one, but it's the most well presented. Like, one, the texture is really cool. I believe it was directly ripped out of Okami, so you know, it's really nice texture. The cell shaded look works really well, and I think they nailed it. He nailed it even. And then there's a lot of cool stuff about him in general, like, you know, the cape, the hat. Okay, so onto the cons. The main con is the fact that, well, the texture mapping on the back of the cape it's really odd. Like, it stretches. You can see how it's stretched, like, right across. I mean, it was sculpted from Ness's backpack, so of course it would sort of have glitches, so that's understandable. And that's fair enough. I mean, look at that. It stretches right across the creases. I think just to make it better, you could just maybe remove the creases in general. Maybe that would enhance it a bit more. It would remove how it looks odd like that. And then the other flaw is the sort of clipping through his legs of his sort of gown thing, his tunic. But this is a sort of minor one. I'm not a huge fan of clipping through stuff. But for the good stuff, look at that hat. It's the most epic thing ever. It's beautiful. Anyway, now on to Shadow the Kong. There's a running joke on the KTMM about Shadow. I mean, there were so many Shadow hacks on the Brawl Vault at one point where they literally changed the Brawl Vault icon into the Shadow Vault. And Calamitas decided to do his own sort of original take on it by doing Shadow over Donkey Kong. A crazy character. You think, what is this? but you know, he got the form absolutely perfect. Look at that. How have you ever seen a more flawless Shadow? The body tone, it's perfection in its greatest form. It's just amazing. All joking aside, I do like this hack though. It wouldn't be in my roster if I didn't. A couple of bad things about it are there's sort of a lot of minor issues really. The eyes look a bit odd, and the spikes could be a little more curved because Shadow's spikes are curved. But you know, apart from that, I think this is a great hack. The texture is really nice overall. There's a lot of little details, and I really like that about this. Like how on the necktie, for example, it has the Shadow the Hedgehog logo on it, and instead of sort of, you know, Shadow's rocket shoes, he decided to do hand socks, feet socks, even feet gloves. I don't even know, but yeah, which I think works for Donkey Kong. It suits him better. because jet shoes on a giant monkey wouldn't look good, and he'd have to disable bones, meaning it wouldn't be Wi-Fi safe. And yeah, that is Shadow the Kong with his super pointy nose and perfect overall body structure, because you know, Shadow's a monkey like a boss. Next is Dederoth. Out of the 4 of them, this is the one with the most downloads so far, but unfortunately this isn't saying much. There's a lot of stuff I like about this one. It's one of my favorite DDD hacks because of the sole reason that, you know what they say, giving anything a sword, even if it's a fat stupid penguin, makes him an instant badass. I mean, look at that. Look how he's holding the sword. He's holding it right by the blade as if it were nothing, as if it was still a hammer. Wink wink nudge nudge. And look at his eyes. Look into his eyes. They stare into your soul. Wow. Anyway, on a bit more serious note, this came out pretty nice. This is one of the few instances where I think a pitch black texture really works quite well. The hair came out pretty cool. I mean, the texture could be a bit better for the hair, but you know, DDD doesn't have hair. He just has that hat. And he even did the little wing on the side because, you know, Sephiroth, one-winged angel, whatever. And that is Dederoth. He is probably my favorite DDD hack, DDD vertex hack. Second favorite, actually, just beaten by R5's King K. Rool. But that is for another day, folks, another day. And finally, out of the 4 of them, this is my favorite, Clouby. Yes, I know, does it look anything like Cloud remotely? But come on, how can you not love this? It's Kirby. Actually, technically, it's Meta Knight, but you know, it's done in the same fashion as Kirby. But look at that sword. I mean, sure, the texture could be mapped a bit better, but it's a freaking Buster sword, and it's so adorably awesome. And then you got, you know, the face, those bright blue eyes, they came out quite nicely. And the hair. It's hard to do proper hair for a character like this, because, you know, it's Meta Knight. He has very few vertices to build off of for something like that. But I just love the idea behind it and the concept. You know, behind Dederoth, Shadow the Kong, and Clouby, you know, taking these 3 really overrated KTMM characters, because, trust me, if you do a Shadow, a Cloud, or a Sephiroth, you will get instant downloads on that site. And just doing his own original take on them, it just makes me smile, and these are sort of the reasons why I've kept them in my roster, because they're original, they're fresh, they're a nice take on something familiar. And that is why I really wanted to do this review, and I'm glad that people voted for it, in fact, because I really enjoy these hacks, and they don't get enough attention. I mean, none of them have the downloads that they deserve. I mean, Dederoth has the most, as I said before, and he only has just over 500 downloads. Clouby, for example, has just over 100. I really believe that all 4 of them deserve more, because, well, they're all great, and they're all original, and they're all fun, and Calamitas deserves a lot more attention. So without further ado, let's get on to the battle. Now, the past 3 reviews I was playing in V-Brawl. Well, technically I was playing with my Brawl Minus codes, but with the V-Brawl like PSAs, so unhacked character hack. But now I've returned back to the Brawl Minus PSAs because, well, I enjoy playing in Brawl Minus more. And I apologise for the frame skips that will be happening in this video, especially a bit later. Oh yes, and this stage is, oh crap, I forget his name. I think it's like Ryo. I don't really know Okami that well. Like, it's Ryo Kisma Bay or something like that. I don't know. I really need to check. But the link for it will be in the description. And this stage was made by DSX8, Demon Slayer X8, and it's a pretty beautiful stage. It's my one of my favorite import stages. definitely. I like how it's constructed. I like the attention to detail. And yeah, overall it's a really nice stage. And that was some epic frame skipping, and what the hell, it's going at crack speed. Enjoy, whatever the hell this is. You get to watch a hyperspeed battle. I don't know what the hell happened here. My Dazzle just decided to go, you know what? Fuck you. You get super speed. Battle on crack. Have fun. What the hell is even happening? I don't even know. Enjoy the music, I guess. What is this? That would just be a total mind fuck, just looking at this. I swear I did no speeding up there. That was all capture footage. Anyway, see you guys next time.